The space tourism, the new frontier of travel.
For centuries, humans have dreamed of traveling beyond Earth.
What was once pure science fiction, journeys to the moon, Mars, and distant stars, is now becoming a real commercial opportunity. Space tourism, once limited to astronauts and billionaires, is rapidly transforming into a new frontier of travel. With private companies leading the way, ordinary people may soon experience the thrill of leaving our planet.
The rise of space tourism. Space tourism refers to commercial travel into space for recreational, leisure, or adventure purposes. The idea first gained global attention in 2001 when American businessman Dennis Tito became the first private citizen to visit the International Space Station, ISS. Since then, technological advancements and private investment have pushed the concept closer to mainstream reality. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are pioneering efforts to make space travel accessible to civilians. Instead of government-led missions, private enterprises are designing spacecraft specifically for tourists. This shift marks a major turning point in the history of exploration.
Types of space travel experiences.
Space tourism is expected to take several forms, depending on budget and adventure level. Suborbital flights, these short trips allow passengers to experience a few minutes of weightlessness and see the curvature of Earth. Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin are already offering such experiences. Orbital flights, more advanced journeys will take tourists around the Earth for several days.
SpaceX has announced missions where civilians can orbit the planet and even travel around the moon.
Space hotels, in the future, travelers may stay in luxury space stations designed specifically for tourists. Companies are already planning floating hotels that could host guests in orbit. Lunar and Mars tourism, although still decades away, long-term visions include trips to the moon and possibly Mars, turning deep space exploration into an extraordinary travel experience. Why space tourism matters. Space tourism is not just about adventure, it has broader implications for science, technology, and the global economy. Technological innovation, developing safe and reusable spacecraft pushes engineering boundaries and leads to new technologies that benefit industries on Earth. Economic growth, a space tourism industry could create thousands of jobs in engineering, hospitality, research, and transportation. Inspiration for humanity, seeing Earth from space often changes perspectives. Astronauts describe the overview effect, a feeling of unity and responsibility toward our planet. Tourists experiencing this may return with a stronger commitment to protecting Earth.
Challenges ahead.
Despite its exciting potential, space tourism faces significant challenges.
High costs. Currently, tickets for spaceflights cost hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars.
Making space travel affordable remains a major hurdle.
Safety concerns. Space travel is inherently risky. Ensuring passenger safety through rigorous testing and regulation is essential. Environmental impact. Rocket launches contribute to carbon emissions and atmospheric pollution. Sustainable space travel solutions must be developed.
Legal and ethical issues, questions about space laws, property rights, and responsible tourism beyond Earth still need to be addressed. The future of space travel. As technology improves and competition increases, the cost of space tourism is expected to decrease.
What seems like a luxury today could become as common as international air travel in the coming decades. Just as airplanes revolutionized global tourism in the 20th century, spacecraft may redefine travel in the 21st. Experts predict that within a generation, booking a ticket to space could be as simple as reserving a flight to another country. Families might vacation in orbit, students could take educational trips beyond Earth, and honeymooners might watch sunrises from space hotels. Conclusion. Space tourism represents a bold new chapter in human exploration. It transforms space from a distant scientific domain into a destination for adventure and discovery. While challenges remain, the dream of traveling beyond our planet is closer than ever before. The final frontier is no longer reserved only for astronauts. Soon, it may be open to anyone with the courage to explore and the desire to experience the greatest journey imaginable. Space tourism is not just the future of travel, it is the future of humanity's relationship with the cosmos.